good people? This is Ahmed Minawa from MinawaTube, and I know I have been gone for a long time. I'm really sorry to all my subscribers and all my viewers, but I didn't want to bring a video which is really sad for you guys. I didn't want to talk about how things are bad, how things are moving really, really slow here in Thailand. So now I'm coming back to you with many videos because now the lockdown has been lifted, at least has been eased, not totally lifted, but has been eased. So there's a lot of things which are open right now. So I'm bringing you this video from Bangkok, and exactly from Coffee Club Bangkok here. So I'm going to show you around, especially the area of Saturn and Ceylon, but I'll also show you Sukhumvit and other parts of Bangkok and how life is coming back to normal. So we're already in the first week of October, but a lot of foreigners are coming, a lot of tourists are coming, and they're actually taking advantage of the vaccinated people can only stay 7 days in quarantine. So I'm here in the coffee club. It's a bit empty, it's early in the morning, so you can't expect much from that. But yeah, I'm gonna show you a lot of stuff. I'm gonna show you what's happening. So that's it for you guys, and let's start the video. So guys, as I told you, I'm really sorry for being not around for a very long time, but I didn't want to bring you bad news. Like, I didn't want to come every week tell you nothing is opening, we don't know yet what's gonna happen, maybe next week, maybe the week after, maybe next month. I was really tired of doing that. So for the past 3 months nothing much happened, but things are starting to move right now. So there are gonna be videos, and gonna be more and more videos in different parts of Thailand. So if you're not subscribed, guys, you need to subscribe right now. So first, let me start with talking about Bangkok. So if you're in Thailand already, for example, let's say you came as a tourist or you're an expat living here in Thailand, Bangkok is getting a little bit more free. You can actually do more things that you couldn't do for the past 3 months. Going to the gym, going for a massage, having dinner in the restaurant, and let's say even going for nightlife. There's a lot of things that are back to life right now. They have been easing them slowly, so you have to really check out the restrictions. So sometimes you cannot go to a restaurant if you're not vaccinated, fully vaccinated, depending on the restaurant. Sometimes you cannot actually sit in a certain place unless there are less people there, so you cannot be a lot of people in one place. So you have to be very sure and look at the signs very well, because also some businesses, they are actually putting some of the restrictions, so you need to take care of those things. But Bangkok, you're free to move around, you're free to enjoy. As you see in the video right now, you can see Saturn area. It's a little bit empty-ish, but it's usually like that. Saturn is not like Sukhumvit area. But also you would see now in the video, I went to also Sukhumvit area, I passed by the malls there, and people are moving. There's a momentum. People are moving around. People are, yeah, all of them with masks, they're distancing and everything. But life is getting back to normal to Bangkok, this beautiful city, which has a lot of people living here, and also a lot of tourists who come and actually spend at least a couple of days in Bangkok before going to the paradise islands around Thailand. So yeah, that's it for Bangkok. You can actually see here, you can go to restaurants, you can go for a massage, you can go actually to let's say markets, open markets, have the amazing food. You can go to this antique markets where you can get those amazing antiques and those gifts and souvenirs that you can give to your family. So yeah, from Bangkok, it's really easy for you to come right now. You don't have to be so scared, and you don't have to be thinking a lot. Yes, there's still curfew, you have to get back home by 10 p.m. and then you can get out again after 4 a.m. But yeah, it's okay, no problem for now. At least most things are open, and you can do a lot of things rather than before, where you can't go to the gym, can't go for a swim in the swimming pool, and can't have a massage. So basically you're just working, sleeping, eating, that's it. So yeah, now Bangkok is open, and that's the first part that I wanted to talk to you guys about. The second part, which is also great for expats living here in Thailand, and also for tourists who are coming actually here to Thailand and to enjoy their holiday, and they're actually going to a ASQ in Bangkok, but also they want to move to other parts of Thailand. You can actually do that now. So not that crazy thing that before you come to Bangkok, for example, you spend 2 weeks in quarantine, and then after you go to Koh Samui or Phuket, and they put you in quarantine again. That's crazy expensive, and that's not normal whatsoever. So now that has changed. Now you can move around, you can go to other provinces, you can go to other islands, and that is totally fine because they ease that rule. So not the exactly today, of course, you have to check it out. Starting from 15th, you can go to Koh Samui. Starting from 16th, you can go to Phuket if you're fully vaccinated or if you have tested negative from COVID-19. So this is really great news. I am actually looking forward for that because I want to travel and I want to take you guys with me, and I want to show you these beautiful places, some islands that I haven't showed you on my channel Thailand right now. So yeah, so you can go to Phuket, you can go to Chiang Mai, you can go to Krabi, especially Krabi, Koh Samui, Phuket. They are the ones who had the highest restrictions, even to Thai people themselves. You couldn't go there whatsoever. Like even if you have COVID, you're vaccinated, fully vaccinated, or have one dose of a certain vaccine, they would tell you have to have a negative test too, plus that. So that was a lot of money, and that was really annoying. And people were being sent back, and people were being forced to take the test at the checkpoint if they're fully vaccinated. So it was crazy. So yeah, but now they're actually easing it. They need the money, tourism, so that makes a lot of sense. And of course, expats living here in Thailand, I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm already starting to notice the price of hotels and resorts in Phuket starting to rise slowly. So guys, if you're here already in Thailand, enjoy it before things change in the mid of December, late December, where people will flock and not care whatsoever about the COVID-19. And or of course, if you're vaccinated, not vaccinated, people will just want to enjoy their holiday on the New Year holiday. So that actually takes me to my third point. So my second point is like you can move freely in Thailand right now as long as you're fully vaccinated or you have a negative test within the last 7 days. So if you have a negative within the last 7 days, you can move, and then if the 7 days pass, you have to have the test again if you're going to a province which actually requires that. Not all of them require that, but some provinces require that. Okay, so let's go to the third point and the last point. My last point is actually for the foreign tourists who are coming from outside Thailand. So if you're coming from outside Thailand, there is some good news from the Prime Minister. You can actually come from 1st of November if you're fully vaccinated and you have a negative test. No quarantine, no spending crazy money, $1,000 plus for 2 weeks staying in a locked room. That's not gonna happen anymore. No bad food, no stinky sheets, no that anymore. So now you can actually move around. You can actually get, as soon as you get out of the airport, they see your negative test and they actually see that you're fully vaccinated. You're free. Go around Thailand, do whatever you want. No one is gonna stop you. So that is number one. That's very important. And number two is like also the other provinces are gonna allow slowly by the time that you reach the beginning of December, mid-December, they're gonna actually allow tourists to come from abroad directly to their islands without no sandbox, no 7 days, no 2 weeks, nothing. Just be free. So this is actually what the Prime Minister is trying to pass with the parliament, and most probably it's gonna pass because they're really not seeing that there's any use of going on with this kind of system. Less money they're making, and the cases are not changing whatsoever because most of them are most of the cases are locally transferred, to be honest, let's say that. So they're locally transferred, and also maybe from the border or from illegal immigrants or something like that, but generally it's not from the tourists coming from abroad. As long as they have a negative test, you shouldn't worry that much. So yeah, we waited for 3 months or almost 6 months for this kind of strong or confident kind of law to pass, and now it's maybe passing in the beginning of November. So guys, if you want to come to Thailand, you want to escape that crazy kind of winter, especially the west or in America, and you want to come to Thailand, you better start booking from now. If you have the money and you're free, yeah, you start booking from now, and then you come to Thailand and get the best of the best. Now it has been locked down for so long, so things are amazing. Beaches are very clean, the sea is crystal clear, and the prices are mediocre. I wouldn't say low, but they're mediocre because they know a lot of tourists are gonna come, so they're starting to go back a little bit up. So yeah, guys, from that point of view, come to Thailand if you're ready right now. So yeah, that's the very good news. Of course, I'm gonna confirm this for you as soon as the written signed letter is passed through the Congress and it's approved. That on 1st November people can come. I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna put for you the paper up here on the screen. So guys, that's it. Those are the 3 things you need to know about what's happening in Thailand right now. Sorry about that. So yeah, number one, many restrictions have been lifted, curfew time has been reduced. Number two, you can go around Thailand to other provinces if you're fully vaccinated or you have a negative test. And number three, if you're from abroad and you want to come to Thailand for tourism, if you're fully vaccinated plus you have a negative test, you're free. No quarantine, no paying a lot of money, no COE or all those letters, nothing anymore. You just get your tourist visa come here with a negative test and you're free to move around. So yeah, those are the three things, guys. So thank you very much for waiting for me, guys, even though all this time I wasn't around. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, you need to subscribe right now. Press the like button, ring the bell, click on the bell button so you get notification, guys. And thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.